The 13-mile stretch of gold medal waters below Cheesman Canyon Reservoir is one of the most famous, or you could say infamous, fisheries in the country. It's also one of the most fished rivers in Colorado, if not the US. Needless to say, it can get crowded. The first 3 miles that wind through the Cheesman Canyon require a hike to access and whittles down the crowds a bit, while also offering some awesome fly fishing and big trout. But it comes at a steep price. The fish are accustomed to anglers and know every trick in the book, requiring perfect presentations and fly selection. There's a saying about Cheesman Canyon: if you can catch a fish here, you can catch them anywhere. Winter multiplies this difficulty, and it's not uncommon to get skunked and leave empty-handed. Hoping the snow and cold will deter some anglers, I head to the canyon to see if I'm up for the challenge and can put any big ones in the net. Alright, people, I am up in Cheesman Canyon. Let's see what kind of damage we could do today. Oh, there we go, right away. What we got here? Looking pretty nice fish. Get over here. Oh yeah. That is a brown. Right there, baby. Looks like things are starting off good today. Ooh. Yes, sir. Cheesman Canyon. Living up to its frickin' reputation. Oh, look at that. Alright. Right away, we're onto some fish. Whew. Didn't even get to do my didn't even get to tell you guys what I'm doing, but yeah, I'm out here tight lining again, fly fishing the Cheesman Canyon. One of the best places for fly fishing in the state. These are gold medal waters. A little bit of a hike to get up here, but it's worth it. As you can see, this river comes out of Cheesman Reservoir. The canyon's like 3 miles of fishing, and then you hit Deckers, which is another infamous like 10 miles of river. A lot of people that don't want to hike into the canyon will stop at Deckers. So you'll have a lot more crowds down that way. I've got a perdigon tied on. again today. It's a purple one. Purple's the only color I had in a 3.2 millimeter bead. Trying to hit some deeper pools today, so trying to go down pretty deep. I see something in the water here. I can't tell if it's a large fish. It looks like a large fish. See if I could drift this by it. Ooh, that is a large fish. There's another one right in here. I see a large fish right in here. Let's see if I can get him to bite. Shortly after catching my first fish, I had multiple people show up and start fishing upstream of me. I could have stayed and tried to catch the fish out of the hole in front of me, but some of the groups were being a bit loud, so I decided to hike upriver about a mile to find a more secluded fishing experience. So, I'm hiking a little bit further upstream. I made the mistake of stopping to fish near the beginning of the end of the trail, beginning of the canyon. About 20 minutes after I caught that first fish, I was getting high-holed by everybody that came through. Probably like 10 different people would stop and hit the holes right in front of me before they continued on into the canyon. I mean, I know it's Deckers and I shouldn't complain too much, but should be a little bit of etiquette. At least give me like 25 yards. These people were putting their lines in like 20 feet away from me. But yeah, we'll go down towards the middle of the river a little bit. Should be quieter down that way. This spot's a little sketchy with the ice on these rocks, but looks like a really good fishing spot. It's like a really good fishing spot, so I'm willing to risk it. It's a nice, deep, slow pool. Exactly what they're looking for this time of year. I just need to find the right fly, I think. Those are fish down there. Yes, they are. Alright, I tied on a longer tippet. I feel like maybe my leader is spooking them away from the flies. Interesting. They didn't even move towards it. Ooh, that was a bite. See if we can get in there and get him. No way. Oh man, he broke me off. Alright, let's see if black zebra midge will do it. Try that again. That got a reaction out of them. I just went for a long time without a bite until I changed my tippet, increased the length of my tippet. I went to 6x on my tippet, increased the length to about 4 feet or so. I just got a bite. Big fish just broke me off. So let's see if this really is the key. I just tied everything back on. Oh boy. That's a nice one. That's the one I've been trying to get. Yeah. Don't know how I'm gonna land it, but oh. Stay pinned. He's diving. He wants to get in those rocks. Okay, let's see if I can land this guy. Got him. Ooh. Pretty nice rainbow. Not too bad. Had to climb down here, probably spooked all the fish in this pool. But that's really cool. Oh, good. Cheesman Canyon rainbow today. Nice. Whoop. Look at that fish. I see another rainbow feeding over there. Let's see if we can get him. I did not catch that fish, or any ones after that. After a half day of hiking miles, scrambling over boulders, and injuring my knee by taking a pretty hard fall on the icy rocks, I decided to start the hike back to my truck before I was too beat to make that hike back. It turned out to be a pretty tough fishing day, although I did catch 2 really nice trout in the canyon. I saw giant trout over and over again, but I wasn't able to get them to bite. Many of them were laying pretty still on the bottom of the river, so I'll just tell myself that they weren't feeding that day. The challenge is part of what keeps bringing me back to this canyon, and the big fish don't hurt either. Well, that's probably going to be it for this video. Wanted to catch some more fish, but I'm getting pretty tired. Got a long hike back to the car. So, yeah. Pretty nice day. Got a couple pretty nice sized trout, so I'm pretty happy. Cheesman Canyon living up to his name, both in good and bad.